Hello there, this is going to be a general love reading for all signs. You might hear that noise in the background. That's just the washer because we gotta wash clothes right now. I gotta record. I try not to do those things simultaneously, record and wash clothes because you can hear it, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Here we go. This is for all signs. Good news. Yes. A card's been coming up every day. Every day good news has been coming up, and it's like, thank you, God. Yes. So there's good news coming. Something that you may have been worried about. And this is why they say not to worry until you have to worry, because you may worry for nothing. But I do think this is something you were worried about. I do. Oh my God, look, fortune. For some of you, it's money related, financial. You get good news about some kind of money coming in, and it's exciting and it's out of left field, so it's a surprise. I just get that feeling it's a surprise. Or like, for example, meaning you get a big bonus at work that you weren't expecting. You buy a scratch off ticket and you win a huge jackpot. It's something you're not expecting, right? What is this? Feminine. Look at her shining. Look at her shining and being beautiful and gorgeous in all of her light. Absolutely beautiful. She looks like she's chillaxing. And she's soaking up the sun, which feels, oh my God, it's counterparts. That won't leave the bottom of the deck. Magical encounter. This is counterparts. What's funny is they're both facing the sun. You see that? So the sun symbolizes healing, first of all. The sun symbolizes truth and clarity and success and prosperity, but it's healing. These two people are healing separately and individually, which is essential and required before they come together. And you know, the sun, see, I have my summer bracelet, my summer love in yellow jade on that were available for pre-orders, but they're sold out now. The sun is important. It's crucial. Sun is essential for all living things to grow. The sun is clarity. It's like both of these individuals are getting clarity. Now with the sun being extreme prosperity and bliss, connected to good news and fortune, individually, these two people are receiving good news individually. You see how neither of them are looking at the other or looking for the other. They're both sitting in their autonomy and both independently doing their own thing. This masculine is faced towards the sun because he is going through some sort of transition, because it looks like for him the sun is setting. For her, it doesn't look like that. So this masculine is going through something even darker, deeper. This masculine might literally be right in the midst of going through dark night of the soul, because once that sun sets, it's darkness. It's night. They might be right on the brink of going through a dark night of the soul. Some sort of big transformation. They're both yearning for the other, and the other one doesn't know it. Whether these two people have met or not, when they meet, it's magic, right? There's sparks, it's electricity, it's a gravitational pull, it's magnetic attraction, but they're both yearning for each other. And it's quite obvious it's because they're not together, they're separate. These two people are not together. They're on their individual journeys. And for some of you, it's simple fact of you haven't met yet, but for some of you, you already know who this is. And there is no contact, or bare minimal, or none at all. See, the sun symbolizing truth means that this masculine needed to face his truth, or her truth, their truth. It was essential. They were avoiding the truth. By facing the truth, they're acknowledging whatever this was they were running from, And I think what they were running from was this connection. Because they know when it comes together, it's this, and they may not have been ready for that. They just weren't. And that's okay. And that's okay. What this is symbolizing is these two people are just about to come together, because look at the card itself and the two hands. They're like this, like they're just about to come together. It's like that close. You see what I'm saying? It's that close to coming together. But the sun is crucial and required for this union to happen, for all of the reasons I just previously listed. It's this close to coming together. But when it does, like the reading I did last night, when it does, it will be rapid. It will be instant, because they are going to go through a quick awakening. That's what I've always felt. And listen, we may be proven wrong, but we'll see about that. I've always felt and knew when the divine masculines turn into divine masculines, it would be a fast, rapid, accelerated quantum leap. They wouldn't have to have this long, drawn out process, receipts longer than fucking CVS, like the feminines have. Remember, we've mastered this. We had to. With the PhDs, we're masters of this. We've literally made this an art, like, you know? They don't need to do that, because that's just not what it is for them. The feminines are more about the spirituality side of things. The masculines are going to be enlightened, of course, but they're more about the practical. They're more about the hands-on, the action, the providers, the protectors. You see what I'm saying? So they have to be intuitively cracked open, and they have to have some sort of primal instinct, which is going to help keep the both of you safe. It's going to help them make really great decisions. But it's not, their shit ain't that. It's the feminine shit, the spirituality and all of that, really fine-tuning her intuition and this, and it's just a big deal. Now, he's going to accelerate in vibration and crack the fuck open, but it's not to the degree of the feminine. She will always be more excelled and elevated when it comes to that spiritual part of her. I mean, it's just her role, right? Such as Mother Nature, right? A force to be reckoned with. He is as well, but he just doesn't have that big, he just doesn't have that big responsibility. His responsibility, like I said, is more practical. It's the provider, the protector, you know, the one that's making sure everything tangible is like good to go and safe. His primal instincts will need to be fucking sharp and on point, and I do believe they will be. Because that's him being really in tune with his masculine energy, right? It's very primal, carnal almost, right? Kind of beastly, like, if you will. That's his shit. Oh, yep, here we fucking go. Union. I mean, common sense. Masculine, feminine, these are counterparts. Magical encounter. I mean, it's common sense. It is. You have peace that flew all the way over there, because I think that's what you provide to each other. There's a peace when you're together that you don't feel separated. And this is important, because these two love their solitude. They love to be alone. They love their autonomy. So for people like that, right, and I can relate, that's me fucking fully, totally, 100%. You gotta be better than my own solitude, or I'm not fucking with it. I'd rather be alone. You're competing with my peace and my solitude. If you can match that and give to that even more and add even more to that, great. We got something to talk about. If you cannot, we're not even willing to negotiate that. It's not even on the table. You see what I'm saying? They bring each other peace when they're together, and these two haven't found that in other people. What they have found is they find peace temporarily with other people, and then there's chaos, and then there's disagreements, and it just doesn't fit, and then there's forcing, and then there's you know, tumultuousness. And then they find peace separately. See what I'm saying? These two people feel peace separately, come together, they feel peace together, and are like, what the fuck? Well, this is new to me. Who would have thunk it? I don't think the masculine really knew that that was going to come. Or it was the refusal to acknowledge it. Because there's something about it being on his end, being like, not that he didn't feel a lot, right? But it's just that there was a little bit more of like, so used to past relationships just being like, the bitch is gonna grumble, she's gonna be fucking an egg, she's gonna fucking be up my ass, you know what I mean? Like, nothing's gonna be good enough, she's gonna be a fucking whatever, unhappy and spoiled brat. And then she's, of course the feminine's thinking, well, he's just gonna be a letdown and not follow through like all the rest of them and have a good Prince Charming act in the beginning and then be a lazy fuck later. Like, they're both kind of thinking that, but something weighs heavier on his end. Because I think what it is as well, to the masculines, you've probably heard this throughout time, when a masculine falls, like a man, when a man falls in love, right? I mean, I'm straight, I'm going to relate it to that. When they're truly in love, they're in love. It's like this, done. Nobody else matters. They don't see nobody. It's fucking tunnel vision. They'll very easily get into some low vibe, superficial shit, whatever. They will. Not all, but you see what I'm saying. The vast majority of them, because with them, they're not emotionally connected through physical interaction, such as intercourse. The feminine can get emotionally attached through physical intimacy. The masculine won't go, he ain't gonna fall in love with your ass because of that. They either gonna love you, bitch, or they don't. And that is what it is. It's what it is. He already feels hesitancy on his end for several reasons, but then also the fear of, holy shit, I think I love this bitch. I think I love her. And if I love her, then, sorry about that, it's a washer. This towel's in there, it's gonna be uneven. I hate that. How have they not figured that out yet? He's afraid because he knows if he falls in love with her, he's not going to be able to fall out of love with her. So he's going to try and fight it as a point. Decisions and strength. There are decisions here to be made. And the decision is for both of them when it's time and ready to come together like this, right? With the magical encounter and the union. Now, the strength is also having the strength for them both to get out of their comfort zone of sitting in their solitude to take a chance and a risk on the other. That's what I feel like the strength is. I mean, obviously it's Leo season, right? Strength, Leo season, tarot card, whatever. But to me, it feels more so like it's about having the strength to get out of a comfort zone, to lean into the unknown with this person. And there's going to be a great decision that's necessary here. The moment of truth, if you will, right? That moment where a decision will need to be made of whether I'm going to follow through with this, if I'm going to make a move. And I feel like he does. I do. I feel like he does. Endings. I saw endings on the bottom of this deck here too. I'll show it to you. See, it was on the bottom of the deck. These are all the other cards we got. And it was right there. And it caught my eye too. I should have just fucking took it. But you have endings again. Because something has to end. It's the end of solitude. It's the end of singleness for many people. Is really what it is. It's just the end of it. And as we know, the end is just the beginning. The beginning is the end. Sentimental. Being in their feelings. So we're going to dive into the tarot cards in the extended. Should you wish to rent it, click below this video, the word more. It's going to bring up all my information. Click on that first link, go to my website, go to the extended readings and special love/oracle readings. Now, Also on my website, I made it easier for those of you that are looking to book a personal reading. You go to my main page there, you can pay that way. It's $300, and it's for a personal reading done within about 7 days or so, unless indicated. I record it and I send you the link via email. Now there's wiggle room with that. It's approximately around a week or so, depends. That way it's just an easier process. You must email me after you send the money. And again, it's $300. And the readings run about 20 to 30 minutes. It just depends on the messages, okay? Don't forget, my Cameo information is below. And my Witch's Brew, my last one here in this house, is this Sunday. Tickets are on sale on my website, okay? See you there and see you in the extended. Love you, bye.